Hey guys, it's Dane with inconsistentinsanity.wordpress.com, and I'm gonna put this out there. Look, I'm really tired of being someone else, and I'm just gonna be myself from now on. Yeah, I'm a little bit vulgar, I'm a little bit rude, and I'm a writer, so what I write on paper, I can write, I can make anybody believe anything, even if it doesn't make sense. And that was told to me by somebody. I had a class with at my Writers Academy, a teacher, which I find that very complimentary. So, but in that regard, that also means that, there we go, that I'm not a very good orator. I can't talk very well. And that's true. I mean, obviously, I just give me a pen and paper, and bam, you're mine. Ask me to talk to you, and I'm worthless. But I am learning. Now I'm only 31 years old. I'm a third the way dead, so I am learning. Anyway, guys, I promised you I would bring you something about Writers Academy. And I will. And the night is late. It's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning here in Amarillo. But I do have an excuse for why it's coming so late. This is my plan. This was my plan for the day. I got up, I played a little bit of Gears of War. I wrote for a while, a good long while actually. Just motivated, I need to finish. Then I went and saw Man of Steel with some friends. And this is what I expected to happen. Go see Man of Steel, talk about it for a little bit, come home, do this blog, and go to bed. Well, that's not what happened. I got out of Man of Steel, saw, hey, I have a missed call from my sister. I call her back. She says, hey, it's my friend Kylie's birthday. And her and Kylie have been friends for about 18 years now. Yeah, I've known them since they were in the second grade. So we go out to Ruby Tequila's, which is a Mexican restaurant here in town. Have some shots, some beers, and they say, hey, let's go out to Butler's, which is a martini bar. That's where I've been. And you know, those nights, those random nights, those go with the flow type of nights are the best. And I didn't expect any of that to happen, and I'm glad it did. Although I spent $60 I didn't want to spend, it was still a good night. You know, and it was for a friend's birthday. I mean, like I said, I've known her since she was in the second grade, so it was worth it. Anyway, Man of Steel, I did go see it, and I do give it like 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed it. It's a good reboot. Henry Cavill does if I said his last name right, does a good job. I mean, I'm still a fan of Christopher Reeves, yeah. So, anyway, he does a good job. Go see it. It's a lot of action. Zack Snyder does direct it. You know, the guy who directed 300, Sucker Punch, Watchmen, the Guardians of Gahul. There is no slow-mo in it, though, which is kind of odd, but I'm glad. Because Zack Snyder is like the king of slow-mo. He outdoes the Wachowski brothers, Sync the Matrix. Yeah. He outdoes them in slow-mo. Anyway, there's no slow-mo. Russell Crowe, Kevin Costner, they all do Amy Adams, they'd all do a great job. Even the guy who played Zod. And he's in, I don't know his name, he played the antagonist in Premium Rush, the one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, well, anyway. Good flick. I recommend. Definitely recommend. And I've had a really busy week, so I'm just now getting to you guys with some information about the Writers Academy. And these next blogs, this whole like week of blogs, is going to be strictly about writing. So if you don't want to know about writing, if you're not interested in writing, just skip them. Wait. But each day I'm going to post a video about something about writing that I learned at that academy. Now I'm not going to give you everything because that's not fair to the teachers. It's not fair to me. I did pay $500 to go to this academy and learn, and they took time out of their schedule to teach us. So no, you will not get everything. I will give you a Cliff Notes version, the high points. But if you want the experience, if you really want the deep down awesomeness that it is, you need to attend something like this. Whether it's an academy, a workshop, a convention, anything like that, you need to join. You need to participate. This first piece, I'm not going to discuss anything I really learned, but I need to express something. I know some people that like to write. We'll put it at that. If you want to write as a career, if you want to make a living out of it and do nothing else besides write and share your stories with the masses, earn some money in the process, and not have to spend a second doing performing a job you hate, doing like a secondary job, then stay tuned. If you're not serious about this, then please leave. I'm honestly not in the mood for amateurs. This whole thing is for people who are serious about writing as a profession, nothing less. Now, if you want to do it as a hobby, that's fine. But if you're one of those that says, I want to make a career out of it, but you never go past step one, which is put pen to paper and write something, then this isn't for you. It's difficult to talk about this to you guys because what I learned is that if you're not serious, then why even try? I mean, unless you're just doing it as a hobby, cool, but there's those people. One of the authors that spoke, she explained it this way: writing is like a hill or a mountain. You got the base where you can climb by yourself, and then you got the tree line, right? And all the trees, which is like the academies, the critique groups, the conventions, all that, where you can grab a hold. And then you start getting thinner and thinner as you get to the top because you start learning your craft, you're honing your voice, your talent, everything. And eventually, there's nothing else to grasp because you've learned it all. The only thing you can do is go out on the ice. But to go on the ice, you need to do that on your own. There's nobody there to help you. And from point A to point B, you have to do that by yourself until you reach the summit, which is, publication, whatever you want to call it. And there's some people that just can't do that. They can't even get back to the baseline of the trees. Now I'm getting thinned out. I'm not saying I'm the best. I did get a lot of good compliments while I was there, and a lot of people believe in my work, and they think I can, if I put my mind to it, I can get published this year, and which would be great. E-publishing, by the way, not traditional publishing. The books. But that's a whole different story, which I will explain later. But this lecture, this blog, whatever you want to call it, is if you are not serious about making writing your life, then I'm going to put this bluntly, then why the fuck are you here? That may deter some of you, and I may lose some viewers, but you know what? Why the fuck are you here if you're not going to take this seriously? I mean, professional athletes don't go fuck around. They take their job seriously. Same with any profession. Whether it's law, nursing, doctors. If you're not going to take it seriously, then why the fuck even try? Yes, I am being vulgar, but that's me. It's easier for me to be myself talking to a camera than if all of you are in a room around me. All I'm saying is, if you're here to write, to make a living, and share your stories and be somebody, then guys, please stay tuned. I have some critical information you guys need. And I encourage you to do the utmost to push yourselves because you will be somebody. You just have to take those steps. I can't do that for you. I can give you the means, I can give you the railing, but you have to just actually take the step. And I know you guys can do it, but if you don't take it seriously, you can't. I mean, you have to have that right mindset, and that includes anything in life, really, not just writing. That's anything. But I know you guys can do it, and I want you to stay tuned. Tomorrow I will have something more definite, more specified towards this blog series I have going at the moment. It does have to deal with writing. I just want you guys to take it seriously. Because, I mean, like I said, I learned a lot, and I learned that, it's like go all in or go home. You've got to push yourself. You've got to make certain sacrifices in your life, and I'll be honest, like, right now I'm being honest, really, really honest, and it's hard. Like, I really want a relationship. It's hard for me to find somebody that I don't screw up or screw over or it just doesn't work. And I'm 31 and I'm trying to figure out where I'm going with that. But as of now, I guess really that doesn't matter because I suppose this is life's chance of giving me a spot to work on myself and my career. And that's the way I see it. I mean, if that girl comes along or if she's already here, I don't know. If something happens, it happens, but I'm going to concentrate on my book because that is my future. That's where I want to be with my career. And, and it's honestly, I can't support myself, my daughter, or anybody if I don't have a career. And let's take care of yourself first so you can take care of others. And that's where I stand right now. That's what I'm going to do. But if it happens, it happens, and I'll accept it and go along with it. And that's not going to change my opinion of my career. I'll just work it into the schedule. And that really sounds kind of demoralizing, but it's really not. I mean, anyway, that's a little bit of too much honesty, maybe, but I really don't see it that way. That's what blogs are about, is honesty, right? That's why you are here, because you're wanting to learn something, find answers to something you're unsure about. Anyway, if love happens, it happens, and I'll go along with the flow. I'm hopeful in certain areas, but what I really need to work on is my career. That's something I do have control over. And I'm going to make it happen. This year I will get a book published. I will get my noir piece published. And I do plan on putting on my before and after, like before my class that I took this week and after my class this week. And you guys be the judge of how much improvement I've made. I think it's a lot. I think it's profound, actually, just like devastatingly different. But I will let you be the judge. So I will concentrate on my career and I will get what I need to done. And in the meantime, I will give you guys pointers in how to craft a better story across all genres, whether it's memoir, like I said, memoir, fantasy, sci-fi, mainstream romance, whatever. I will help you. I will give you pointers. Not a lot, but enough to get you by. Like I said, I would love you to join this WT Writers Academy or any academy for that instance, or convention, anything. I have faith in you guys. You guys are brilliant. You will do well. Just apply yourself and push forward. With that, guys, take care, and I will see you, later today. I mean, it's 3 o'clock. So I will see you guys later today. Bye.